Ladies and gentlemen, I've got the inside scoop for you today. Actually, no, that's probably a bad idea considering who this guy is. The inside scoop would mean I work for him, and that would look very bad. I've got the outside scoop. Dr. Disrespect is coming back tomorrow. The 6th of September 2024 marks the return of one of the biggest creators on the planet. But as we all know, the reason that he left was not by choice, rather by force, as the mystery behind his Twitch ban was finally revealed by an ex-employee at Twitch, saying that Dr. Disrespect was banned for messaging. Since then, Dr. Disrespect has removed all evidence and tweets regarding the matter, and has made some new tweets of his own leading up to his return. The first was at the end of July, which many people saw. 55 million views on this tweet. It was him playing chess while the opposition is playing checkers. Obviously, this picture was flooded with messages such as, "Was this you playing against a minor?" And they're playing checkers because they're minors. Doc responded by going full villain mode, which, to be honest, is probably the only route he can take given the situation. I think he's doing the only thing possible. He's replying to these posts with things like, "Good one, she/her, the internet will never fix your real threat, depression." Or the response to this guy that said, "Little brainwashed woke boy putting out Dragon Ball Z GFX with a Kendrick Lamar lines got me big time." In August, he then said, "Vacation is too good right now, we'll be back soon though, champs, we have lots to talk about, yeah. And then in September, the beginning of this month, he said, "Are people still streaming video games? What a snooze fest," suggesting that when he comes back, he'll be doing something different. And then 5 hours ago, as of me recording this, he released a new video in which a Dr. Disrespect branded speedboat can be seen, ironically, driving from an island to shore, where he has his 3D render of his arena, you know, his home, whatever it is. There's some shots of him inside an actual speedboat, I think, as well. Seems like he actually went to some effort to put this together. There's a helicopter. This goes on for an extremely long amount of time. It was kind of boring, to be honest, when I watched through this to get context. Just 1 minute 40 seconds of him driving across the ocean. Pretty boring. Then finally, at around 1 minute and 50 seconds, he gets to shore, gets off the boat, shows the arena, and that's the end of the clip. He then says in the Dr. Disrespect cringy voice, "We're just getting started.
We're just getting started."
And then it says, "Tomorrow." So I assume this means a return stream. He replied to his own tweet saying, "Where's he coming from? Epstein Island?" Obviously that comment was going to be said. He was prepared for this. The next one was, "It's a PDF, not a doc." And then finally, "He blocked me. Let me take a screenshot and post." These probably were going to be the most frequent responses. And obviously he knows this. Probably received stuff like this already. So just put this in as a way to kind of, I assume, eliminate comments like this. Maybe he felt like if he said them himself, people wouldn't comment them because they wouldn't, the joke wouldn't land as well. But people just replied with the same stuff as always, such as, "Are you trying to make fun of people calling you out for being a pedophile after you got outed? Is the guy getting offended?" But then you have people like, "I still love you, Doc," and "Welcome back, firm handshakes." "Bring it, he's so back, welcome back. Base Doc is best Doc, haters gonna hate." There's genuinely more responses on his posts with people welcoming him back than people who are not. Because to be honest, I think a lot of people just don't care anymore. Obviously, some people do, but the reality of the situation here is, from what I can see, is that he's yesterday's news in a way. His stream, obviously, his first return stream back, is going to be like the most viewed stream on YouTube. So many people are going to tune in because they think there's going to be an opportunity to hop in the chat, write a funny comment, and dip out after 10 minutes. But his mods will be working overtime and a half, stopping comments like that. And obviously, his chat will be set to members only to prevent stuff like this. But it seems like he's gonna just continue. He's gonna just block it out, go full villain mode to anyone that does put comments like this, and whatever audience he still has, which I think will still be very big, He'll just, he'll just use them to keep himself going. He's still going to make more money than the average human being ever could dream of. I think his live streams, even after the initial one dies down, they're still going to get thousands of views. We can probably see Doc, he might even get more views than he used to because of all the drama and the popularity. He might gain a new audience, probably will gain an audience of people that are very against things like gender identification, etc. And just build a new audience from that. I genuinely think that he might get higher view counts after this whole situation than he had before. For his brand and his image, and working with other creators and working with brands, corporations, stuff like that, this whole thing destroyed many, many opportunities in that aspect. But I think in terms of viewer counts, this will actually elevate the numbers, which is insane. Maybe even over time, if he keeps doing this for another, who knows, 4, 5, 6, 7 years, there'll be new brands that enter the space that don't exactly know what happened, or maybe this will just all die down and people will start to want to work with him again. And eventually, even more creators could. Some people will still see this as an opportunity, right, to launch their platform. I'm sure that some smaller creators would be willing to do streams or videos, etc. with him, as if he's pulling, who knows, 10,000 viewers, then they might get a slice of that pie and, it'll help their brand grow. People will still see this as an opportunity. And on the business side, I think he'll just start launching his own products. Like, he has his alcohol thing, whatever it's called, Black Steel, right, which is his spirit drink or whatever. I think he'll just launch more stuff like this. He'll still have an audience, he'll still make money, he'll just make his own brands and maybe sell them as well in the future when they grow, etc. So yeah, that's kind of it. I will say, I was a fan of Dr. Disrespect before all this. I used to like his content. I think many people did. In terms of the visual fidelity of the effects and stuff, his editors were always amazing. By the way, his editor also left. The other day, he announced his departure. On stream, he was known as Alex, but I don't think that was his actual name. But the blend of, his character and his acting performance, which with their editing style was always really good. And the whole thing is just a gigantic shame for people who were fans of him originally. It sucks to lose essentially one of the best creators to something like this. But it is what it is. He did what he did, and supporting him further is questionable, to say the least. I think this is kind of the line that many people have drawn. It's we can respect the craft and the content and the creativity and the team behind the brand, but we can no longer really support the face of it. So yeah, that's basically it. There's nothing else to say. Let's see what happens. I'll tune in, as I'm sure tens or hundreds of thousands of other people will do tomorrow, to see exactly what he's going to do, and then we'll just see. That's all we can do. I've got no idea what he'd do in terms of content. If he's not doing games, then is he going to do reaction style content? Is he going to do IRL style content? Who knows? Clearly has something planned. So yeah, that's it. All right, I'll update you with whatever unfolds. Thanks for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe. I think 77% of the people that watch my content aren't subscribed, so it would help very much in the efforts to reach 20k. Slowly but surely. And yeah, that's it. All right, thanks for watching. See you. Goodbye.